So many people in the comments are having a revelation that tips don't 100% go to the artists on VGen. Is it fair that they take a cut from usual commissions? Doesn't seem very good at all. Maybe there could be a better option. The situation started when Stevie Starlight posted on January 17th. Okay, odd question. Why does VGen take such a large portion of boosts/tips? Shouldn't tips be untouched? Every time I get a tip, I have such a low payout for it. Because VGen, this huge fee, then PayPal also takes a huge fee. I ended up with 50-ish cents from this. And attached the screenshot where they got a boost in the value of $1 and 50 cents, and they received around 90 cents from VGen, and then PayPal also takes a fee. VGen is a commission service. I believe most people who would watch this channel would know about VGen, but it's kind of like Fiverr, but I would say it's more Twitter-like. It's quite the artist ecosystem, if I do say so myself. And in VGen, you have the option to boost commissions. You commission someone, you pay them, and once the commission's done, you can boost them. That's kind of like a tip. But as you can see here, VGen takes a cut, and then PayPal takes a cut. And then Muncha, who is like the face of VGen, I would say, answers and says, reminder that boosts are not tips. They are a way for clients to boost your commission with decorations to encourage you to show it off in your portfolio and recognize your great work / help it stand out in discovery feeds while gifting a bonus. It is an optional gift, not a tip. And you can see the hearts here. You have several decoration options that you can choose for your showcase commission. That's one of the things you get when boosting. Sevi says, there's no way for us to boost the commission outside of the border. It's lost within 2 weeks of commissions with no way of keeping it relevant, unfortunately. It also doesn't boost it to the algorithm, so it really doesn't make sense why it's called a boost to me. And Muncha says, there's no algo on VGen discovery. The default feed is purely random, which means your showcase can always resurface at any time. Boosts also stay in your portfolio, which most clients look at before commissioning, which also improves their chances of commissioning. And then Sevi continues, so many people in the comments are having a revelation that tips don't 100% go to the artists on VGen. And I'm also getting hella backlash because they're boosts, not tips. Either way, try to tip your artists / writers / editors on Ko-Fi or directly, because both VGen and PayPal take a cut. Blossom VT says, you're telling me my tips aren't going 100% to the artists? That's like 200 SD, dog. If I wanted half my money to not go to the creator, I would have Twitch subbed and show the VGen retrospective, which says 100% client rating, 129 reviews given, and 19 boosts sent. And continues, you can't ask your clients to tip you off platform as it's against TOS, but I'm sure it would be fine if you remind them what boosts actually do on the final submission note. And links a tweet that says, PSA, do not treat VGen boosts like tips. I learned from Sevi that VGen takes a cut of every boost. Boosts only offer visual enhancements, e.g. frame and decoration. They don't add anything to help the artist get into the algorithm, etc. On top of the VGen cut, PayPal and withdrawal fees are also detrimental, and more from the VGen announcement post below. Artists, would it be okay if I boosted the minimum amount and send my tips to your Ko-Fi, etc.? I'm glad it's not normalized to tip over here, so I only do it for comps that go above and beyond. But I can't believe I naively thought it would go out to the artists. And the screenshot that we already seen, and then people that didn't know that VGen took a cut. And continues, you can't ask your clients to tip you off platform as it's against US, but I'm sure it would be fine if you remind them what the boosts actually do on the final submission note. Maybe including something like, boosts are appreciated but not necessary. Quick reminder that boost funding does not 100% go to me. VGen gets a portion of your boost, and there are withdrawal fees on top of PayPal fees that will affect the payout. Thank you. Your clients that want to tip you will know what to do. My thoughts, VGen is still a better and more reliable platform than its competitors. It also takes less of a cut than them. But for many of its users to think their tip wasn't going to VGen, plus they thought it would boost their artists into the algorithm, may mean they need to rethink about renaming it to frames or extras. I think I saw Mancha reply they will update the wording to say something like VGen service fees apply, which is a bit more transparent. Do not try avoid your service fee by paying off another platform. If you want to support your artists, my advice is pay your comp fairly, pay a small boost fairly, follow them on their platform. If you choose tip to an external website like Ko-Fi, Extreme Elements, Throne, etc. to support them, make sure it's a complete separate instance and intention for the commission. You'll be banned plus if you try to avoid their fees for the commission. Hey, if you've made this far into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Thank you for your time. Now let's get back into the video. Gordito Gatito says, then you need to make that way clearer in how boosting works. Nowhere does it say VGen takes a cut of boosting, and that's explicitly not a tip. I boost my artists, and it pisses me off finding out only now they didn't get the full amount, and shows a 30 boost, where it doesn't say that VGen takes a cut. Their wording is misleading in my opinion. Not only shows your artist how much you love their work, like yes, I love the work, so now I'm giving the extra money as a tip. Gifting a bonus is literally just tipping, or am I crazy? And Muncha replies with an update on how it will be displayed, where it says that standard fees apply. Missy says, VGen, this is basically the equivalent of restaurant owners stop taking their servers tips. This isn't okay, and it's misleading because there's nothing front and center stating that the artist who spent hours working on my piece doesn't receive the full amount of the tip I left after seeing the completed work. I'm so disappointed. Going forward, I'll be asking my artists if they accept direct donations instead of tipping through VGen. And Savvy says, please do not send hate to anyone at VGen. I never meant for that post to blow up as much as it did. It was an honest question, and a way for me to find out more about VGen's taxes and system. I'm struggling to understand without the discourse, but I hold no ill will towards anyone at VGen. You guys are doing a lot of work every single day, and I'm honored to be part of VGen as a platform. Please stop tagging VGen in my posts. They've heard enough. If you want to submit an actual complaint or question, join to Discord and ask nicely. And I figure we should show the other side. So this is a post from 2024 about the update where tip went to boost. And there's this quite recent comment from this past controversy, and from Herakita, and says, sorry if you have answered this already, but is there a reason VGen doesn't have a normal tipping option after a commission is finished? Maybe tied to the review system? I'm sad I've been using boost as a way to tip this whole time, giving upwards of 25% plus, with Gen taking such a huge cut. As someone who commissions a fair amount of art, I expect the PayPal fees and tend to tip more to help, but I didn't realize the VGen fees. Really disappointing. And Muncha links a specific tweet where it says, as we mentioned before, fee dodgers make it impossible for us to remove fees on traditional tips. That's why we don't allow tipping at any time, only post-commission, because we feel this provides adequate value in return for the service we need to charge. So this is... And here Akita says, thank you for always having such great and professional discussions about feedback. Savvy continues, I'm getting so many quote RTs mocking me for not noticing the tip thing earlier on VGen. I'm a writer. People don't often tip non-artists. Unless it's visual works, tips usually aren't received, even if it's for more work/large projects. I believe I've received about 3 boosts on VGen the last year, and I'm extremely grateful, even if they're under $1 in the end. It still shows people's appreciation. Thank you to my clients who have supported me, and those who are being civil about my posts. To the others who are being hostile, please learn to love yourself and others. I'm ending the discussion on VGen and their fees. They deserve the 5% to keep it running. And yes, the boosts do need a rework, and I'm sure they have many things to fix, but the absolute slander that's happening is insane. On both sides. Stop claiming that I don't read just because I had a question. I literally just asked a simple question and brought something to light that a bunch of people apparently didn't know. And for others, stop claiming VGen is some big evil corpus stealing your money. They're overworked, underpaid, and they're trying to manage an exponentially growing site. Break their fees down. They only take 5%. Everyone's being so terrible. I'm fed up with the carelessness everyone has and the lack of empathy on this website. If I see you spreading hate, I'm blocking you. If I see that I've blocked you, I'm not unblocking you. I'm considering leaving the website and quitting altogether. Enough with the hate. Be kind. And this seems to be the situation. Is it fair that they take a cut from usual commissions? I do think it's fair because they need money to keep the service running. And I can see the point of also taking a fee from the boost/tips. It's possible that they would try to circumvent the fees, but it doesn't seem very good at all. Maybe there could be a better option. Maybe there could be a better way out, a better way to deal with that. But what would that better way be? I don't know. Someone mentioned the option of like it being related to the review of the service, because VGen, after your commission is done, you can leave a review. Maybe it could be connected to that. I don't know. This is the situation, and I would love to know what you think about it. Don't forget to leave a comment. Bye bye!